It's working. It's still saying I'm offline everywhere. It says I'm online now on YouTube. Oh heck. Right. Just give me a second. I'm on YouTube, but the chat box is all messed up. Half a word at a time.
Not much I can do about that. Oh, you're talking about the size?
The size.
Yeah, for some reason I want to make it bigger. I don't know what's going on. Are you full screen?
Yeah. No, it's about an inch wide.
Yeah, I don't know how to make that bigger. I don't know how you made it smaller.
I didn't touch anything. It was just like that when I came on the other day. See, it's just like...
Yeah, and I can't move. See, look, I'm trying to make this bigger.
Right.
Oh, now it's going.
Right, okay, there we go. Yay, then I can see the messages. Thanks, son. Okay. Well, I'm offline on Facebook, Nick. I'm online on YouTube, or I'm offline on Facebook.
No.
Offline. If anybody can see me, could you type
Those are
something in the
Facebook
message
messages
book?
right there.
That's a YouTube message.
No, look on the message on your
right,
chat.
Okay.
You've got Facebook messages
so I
there.
wonder what this is over here saying
It's just,
I'm not online.
You are online.
All right. So, welcome to our day full of technical difficulties. And if you can see me, please put something in the comment box. Okay. Tiffany says good morning. Debbie says good morning. Diane says hi. If anybody else can see me, because I have no idea who's on, it's just one of those days. One of those days that you get now and then. You don't know just why and you don't know just when. Karen's on YouTube and she says, I see and hear you. Yay, Karen. Hello to everybody that's joined us. And I'm really glad you did. I couldn't get on yesterday because of the storms. We had horrendous storms on Friday with terrible high winds. Saturday wasn't so bad, but then Sunday kicked off with another storm, and then it didn't go till halfway through Monday, and the internet was up, down, and around and around and up, down. So it was a waste of time even trying, because everything I tried to do just didn't have a strong signal enough. So I thought I'll come on today and see what's happening today. So I hope you're all doing well. Good morning, Lana. Nice of you to join us. And it's a fun day today, isn't it? It's 2/2/22. 2/2/2022. So isn't that an awesome number? Because let's see what it adds up to. I should have done that. 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2022. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it comes up to leadership number. So who wants to take charge today? It's a good leadership number. Spiritually, it should be a really good gateway. But numerize, if we just add it all up together, it comes to a number 1. Candice says, top of the morning, ma'am. Top of the morning to you, Candice. Hope you're all having a great day. So how have you been doing? Let me know in the comment box. Tell me what's happening in your world. What would you like an answer about? Because I'm definitely answering questions today. So tell me what you'd like an answer about. Something that's been bugging you, but nothing too long-winded. It's got to be something that I can give you a quick, short answer to, okay? So put your questions in the comment box and I'll see what I can come up with for you, okay? So if you've not put your name, financial success. Yay, good for you, Candice. You want a message about financial success, right? So you want more financial success? I'm sure you do. Well, let's phrase the question right. Just a minute. The first card that jumped out for you was the mystery card. So it's probably been a mystery what's been happening with your finances, Candice. I'm going to write them down so I remember. Debbie is a move. Now, sometimes, Candice, Spirit doesn't always answer questions about money because they don't really care about your money. They care about your well-being. Well, you know, as long as you've got a roof over your head, that's all they're caring about, really. Food on your plate, good people in your life. Oh, it's a career change. So Candy's financial success is for a career change this year. All right, Diane, should I look forward relationship-wise or go backwards? Oh, that's 2 questions in one. So we're going to ask it in a different way, Diane. Remind me when I get to you. I'm just writing it down. Tiffany, should I go back to Arkansas? Florida just doesn't feel right. Tiffany? You know what? Well, way we'll do that would Tiffany benefit from moving to Arkansas? We'll do it that way, Tiffany. Oh, Candice says she's going to be a real estate agent. Right, so now we've got something concrete to look at. All right, okay. Lana wants to know if her soulmate's coming in. And by that, Lana, I take it you mean a romantic soulmate, because we can have soulmates with pets and best friends and things like that. So you need to tell me whether it's a romantic soulmate that you're looking for, okay? Right, Claire says LOL. Yeah, it's been my day, Claire. So why not join me with it? It's been my week actually, but there you go. Will my back pain get better? I'm not allowed to answer medical questions, Angela, unfortunately. But I can tell you from my own experience, that's the word I'm looking for, that I had Chinese acupuncture with Chinese physiotherapy for my back pain, and mine got better, but mine was sciatica, and I've never had it again, touch wood. And that was 12 years ago. I used to get it a lot, sciatica. And then I went to see this Chinese physiotherapist in Orange City, Florida, Dr. Wong. I think he was called Dr. Wong. I had a big practice there, big surgery. He had physiotherapist, he had acupuncturist, and he did what he called Chinese torture. And he came in, and the first time I met him, and he asked me about my back pain, and I told him. And he said, if you're going to go through this, it's about a 12-week process, and it will hurt. I call it Chinese torture. And I started laughing, and he said, you won't be laughing in a minute because it will hurt. And it did hurt, but it did fix my back. So that's what I can tell you about back pain. All right, find a good Chinese physiotherapist, come acupuncturist, okay? Because it's you've got to exercise with backs. You've got to exercise, right? So you need a physio or a chiropractor or something like that to help show you the right exercises in order to get that back pain right. Okay, Lana says she wants to find a romantic soulmate, okay? Nikki, please, I don't understand what that means. Today we're asking questions. Barbara, will I find a job soon? Barbara, job soon, okay? Okay, Rhonda from Ohio. Oh, let's see what I've got here. Would love a message. Good morning. That's awesome. Thank you. So I hope that helps you with your back pain, Andrew, because there's nothing worse than back pain. I'm telling you, I don't know where you live, but that's back pain. Okay. That's what worked for me. Right, now, let's start doing some of these readings and see where I get. Okay, people. Now, also, when you sign up and you want a reading on a particular thing, you do know it's public. You do know that there's no... I try to be tactful and diplomatic, but I'm very straightforward and I can't always get the right words out. Well, I can get the right words out, but not necessarily in the delicate manner that you wish to hear. And sometimes I say to people things on here, everybody's going to know. Everybody's going to know, so don't ask a question unless you're happy with everybody knowing. Okay, hi Emily. Hi Karen. Let's see what else we've got here. Nicole Montgomery, good morning. Rhonda Ray. Hello, Rhonda Ray. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions to be going on with. All right, so let's start now with Candice. Will Candice be a great realtor? Will Candice be a financially successful realtor? Oh. Well, Candice, I'm going to give it to you straight, girl. What I'm getting is I'm getting that right now you feel like you're in a prison. You feel like you're not getting anywhere. This is what's going on around you at the moment, Candice. Okay, and you feel like you're getting nowhere. And those of you who want to book a private reading, go to sixsenseconnection.com. You can book a reading with me, Anne-Marie. You can book a reading with Cherie. Cherie does astrology cards. And she can sometimes pick up on spirit, but not a lot. Trish, who's on there too. Trish is all she does is spirit readings. Okay, she does not use any tools at all. And then there's me. I do the spirit and I do the cards. And these are the Six Sense Connection Oracle cards that I'm reading from today. They won an award in 2020 for the best new divination product from the Coalition of Visionary Resources. So if you want them, get them from all good bookstores or Amazon, or your local crystal shop might have them. Right, now, Candice, you feel like you're in a prison, but it's a prison of your own making. When you go to work, change the way you feel about it. Don't feel like, oh, can I escape from this? Can I escape from this? Because it looks to me like, if I can show you what I've got here, you could be going out the frying pan and into the fire, okay? And because this is what I've got for you, Candice, over that question. 3 jumped out at me, and this is the order they jumped out in, which is you're in a prison now. You want in a whole new start. You want the phoenix to begin again and rise from the ashes. You want a really good job. But you could end up being way more confused than what you are now. So you're going from a prison to confusion. So what I would suggest, Candice, is think about getting a part-time job and then becoming a part-time realtor. Get a job in the mornings or something, and then you can be a realtor in the afternoons, because there's a lot to learn other than just passing a real estate exam. You need to align yourself with somebody that's a top expert in their field. Maybe join a team or something, because otherwise you're going to go out the frying pan and into the fire. So no, I don't think you're going to experience financial success from becoming a realtor this year, Candice. Sorry, but I just have to tell you what I see, okay? Right, so there's Candice's reading now. And if you want a full in-depth reading, Candice, go to sixsenseconnection.com and book one there, okay? Now, and that's the number 68. It's on the screen, sixsenseconnection.com, and book a reading there. Right, Debbie wants to know if she's moving home this year. Ooh. Yes, Debbie, you will. It jumped out. It jumped right out at me. So, Debbie, you're going to find the right place. It's going to be heaven sent and blessed by the angels. So you will find a new home this year, and you will be moving, and you will feel completely at home once you get there. It'll all fall into place for you, Debbie. So, Debbie, you're getting a really good move. Yay, Debbie. This is the card that came out for you, just so that you can see it larger. And you can get these cards, Six Sense Connection Oracle cards, from Amazon and all good bookstores. Okay, there we go, Debbie. There's your move, heaven sent and blessed by angels. So it is time. It's definitely time for you to move, Miss Debbie. Okay, because it's not just giving you a new house. It's giving you a fresh start. Things are changing for the better for you. So there's no need to worry, because everything will just fall into place for you. So don't worry. Okay, right, so there's Debbie. Diane, relationship. Okay, so what we want to know with Diane, is it wise for her to stay where she's at, really? Okay, so let's go for Diane and see if it's wise for her to stay where she's at. Now, don't forget, if you've had a reading and it hits the nail right on the head, you can put reviews on here. You can put reviews on Trustpilot as well, because I never asked for reviews, and I really should. But there's on Facebook now, I think it's called recommendation. On YouTube, it's called something else. But definitely recommend the page. Please share with your friends. Remember, I do not, under any circumstances, send out friends requests. If you're getting a friend's request, it's usually from a scammer, and it's not from me. So don't accept it, okay? Okay, that's what I've got to say about that. I want a piece of citrine. Diane, I just feel drawn to a piece of citrine for you. If you haven't got any citrine, you can get one like this, like a small tumblestone, or you can get a big chunk like this. Okay, but what citrine is for, it's to help you bring in better times. It's to help chase the blues away. It's to help you see the good in all things, okay? So, and it's to help encourage financial prosperity as well. So, for some reason, I need that for you, Miss Diane from Manchester. Okay, so if you haven't got one, get one. All right, so we need to look at your relationship. Now, don't forget, don't ask the question unless you want everybody knowing. The problem with this relationship, Diane, is that you've become too soft. At the beginning, you put him in his place, you told him what was what. These are the cards that have come out for you. For some reason, I've got 3 for you. At the beginning, you told him where he stood. You set firm boundaries. You was naughty, but you was nice. And you was like, no, I ain't putting up with that bullshit. Not going to happen, okay? But it is still appropriate to let your naughty side once in a while. It is still appropriate to tell people where to get off. Sometimes we get frightened of upsetting people, getting on the nerves. But at the same point, and speaking up for ourselves, but at the same time, who's going to speak up for us if we don't? They're not mind readers, men. They don't know what's going on in our heads unless we tell them. Get back to thinking about sticking for healthy boundaries, because right now, as well as this card, as this is saying that, you know, you really need to tell them where to get off. You really need to say, look, this isn't working right now. You need to stand up. You need to stand up for yourself. And I think he just won't know what earth has gone on. But don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't lose your temper. Keep you cool. So sometimes the best way to do that is to go out and have a meal out and talk things over in a restaurant, because nobody's likely to lose their temper in a restaurant, are they? Remember that you can manipulate things positively or negatively. So you can get him eaten out your hand, is basically what this card is telling us, if you use your own power and you don't try to force things. And by that, what I mean is come from a place of knowledge and say, look, I'm not putting up with this shit because it's not good for me. You know, give him sound solutions. Don't say I'm not putting up with that, or I'm going to leave you, or whatever. Just say, look, it doesn't work for me. And if your behaviour doesn't change, I'm out of here. Right? Talk like that. Talk from a place of honesty. Talk from a place of power. Okay? And believe in yourself. And at the end of the day, there's only you that can make those decisions for you. And I think at some point, Diane, you probably need a private reading, or do some cards for yourself, because you've got to believe that you are a miracle. You've got to believe that your life is a miracle. You've got to believe that everything is coming your way, because it is, right? So whether you stay with the one you're with, or you go off to somebody else, and go off and look at what else is out there for you, it's fine. But you're probably going to hit those same problems unless you clear the communication issues, right? So you need to clear the communication issues, Diane. Okay. Tiffany wants to know if she should move back to Arkansas. All right, let's go for Tiffany. Should Tiffany... got one jumping out. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, I've got it now. What's going on with you, Tiffany, is as you think, so shall it be. Because the first, I got mystery, okay? So when I'm getting mystery, what that means is, sometimes we think the grass is greener till we get there, and we still have to water it and feed it and do all of that and edge it and mow it and one thing and another. So it might just be wishful thinking about moving back to Arkansas, but if you feel that you're going to have better luck in Arkansas, you probably will. If you feel you're going to have better luck in Florida, you probably will. Wherever you think you are at and wherever you think the luck will shine on you is exactly where it will shine on you, because you are a powerful manifestor, Miss Tiffany, because you are what am I going to tell you? You're a psychic empath. That's what I'm going to tell you, Miss Tiffany. So you can make it work in Florida, and you can have wonderful times in Florida. In Arkansas, if you decide to move back there, I feel it's going to be a bit difficult for you for the first couple of years, Tiffany. And I feel that the work there isn't as good as what you've got here in Florida. And I feel it's going to be difficult to transition. I feel quality of lifestyle, a little bit more quietness. I think you'll have that. But I also feel it's going to take a while, okay? So I'd save up for it. If that's your goal, save up for it, make a plan, put the money in the bank, not just for the deposits for the houses. Have a good 3 months of money behind you if you're going to go, Tiffany, okay? Because otherwise I just feel like you could end up falling on your face. Okay, sorry, Tiffany, you asked, I answered. Right, all right, so that's Tiffany's question. Lana, is a romantic soulmate coming in for her this year? And then we've got, who else have we got? I've got Karen. Let's see what else I've got. Right, let's see what else I've got. If I don't mention you, I don't see you. All right, so Lana, soulmate, a nice romantic relationship. Somebody she can build a future with. Oh my word. Lana, you can't at the moment because your head's in the wrong place. You can't kind of think, all right, I want a soulmate, but every guy I meet is an arsehole. Sorry. Okay. All right. Tiffany says, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. My kids want to go back. I miss my friends. I'm just at odds about it. I will. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. Lana, this is what I've got for you, Lana. You just have the wrong idea with things. You're not going to meet somebody special until you believe that you are somebody special. The first card I've got out for you is the Jeopardy card, okay? Oh, Diane says, I'm not in a relationship at the moment, but I understand what you're saying about communication is what I need to work on. Yay. Because if you don't, Diane, everything will happen the same way again. So you're going to have to work on that communication. Please. Thank you. Okay. Jeopardy is for Lana, and this is about finding somebody. You probably end up with people that are idiots and arseholes, or that drink too much, or are addicted to gaming or something or other. And it's in your head that this is what you're going to attract, and that there are no real good guys out there. But yet you say to me, I want to meet a soulmate this year. Well, you've got to change the way you think, Miss Lana, because until you change the way you think, you're just going to attract more of the same. You know why? Let me show you what came out for you. 3 jumped out for you all at once. And the second card that jumped out is the manifester. So this is telling us that you're a powerful manifester, that as you think, so shall it be. So if you keep thinking, all I'm going to attract is idiots and assholes, guess what? That's what's going to come along. So you're going to have to step up to the plate and own it, and decide what goes on in here has got to be sorted out. For a start, men don't change. You know, so if you find any broken ones, put them back, put them down, put them back where you found them. They don't change. There's an old saying that says, men marry women hoping they won't ever change, and women marry men hoping they will change. And it works, really, doesn't it? So don't be having any fix-up people. Have somebody that's sorted themselves out, that's come through the ring of fire and walked and lived and told the tale and is no longer a victim and doesn't blame everybody else for the problems. I would write a list, Lana. I would like a list of 50 positive things that you're looking for in a man, in a soulmate. I'd write them all down and I would go through those things, making sure they're positive. You can't put things like don't smoke. You could put things like clean, sober, happy-go-lucky. You put all those positive attributes down. How tall is he? What is his eyes like? Does he like football? Does he like baseball? What does he like? Put all those things down. It's like sending the universe the recipe that you need for the perfect soulmate for you. Because Lana, don't forget, we've got this reflection card out, and the reflection card is as you think, so shall it be. So make sure that you're focused on the right things. Don't focus on the idiot and the arsehole that you don't want. Don't focus on that guy. Focus on the wholesome, loving, easygoing, happy-go-lucky guy with the winning smile that you do want, okay? And then make sure, Diane had this one as well, that you tell people where to get off. Sometimes, I always say you can say anything once with a smile. Twice, you got a problem, but you can get away once with a smile, okay? Right, Lana says so true, okay? So change, definitely. Get a book on relationships, Lana. Get a book on becoming a goddess or something. Channeling your inner goddess. Sorting yourself out. Yeah? Okay. Right, Lana. So, no, there's no romantic soulmate for you this year. You're a clear head from that bullshit. Okay? Because as you think, so shall you attract. Barbara wants to know if she's going to get a job soon. Okay, Miss Barbara. Oh, Barbara, you definitely need a change of job, but you also need a change of altitude, because the card that's coming up for you is forgiveness. So what do you need to forgive yourself over? Because I know we were trying to look for a job for you, but Spirit says no, she's got something important yet. She's got to forgive herself. So can you work on forgiveness, please, Barbara? Because forgiveness, again, let's go over the things about forgiveness. It does not mean what they did was okay. It does not mean that you're letting them off the hook, right? It just means that you stop all the action replay in your head, okay? And when these thoughts come up, try and take a few deep breaths and go under them to try and find what's still there. Why are you still anxious about this? Why does it still keep coming back time and time again? Want to find the underlying root cause of the pain. Sometimes with people it's because they didn't feel good enough, they didn't feel loved enough, they just need some validation. But when you find that pain, wherever it is, surrender it to the Spirit. Just surrender it, right? Because karma will take care of any transgression far better than you can. That's another reason why forgiveness is important, because karma can't do its work until you've forgiven them and washed your hands of it and walked away from it, okay? And forgiveness is better for your heart, mind and soul. And this could be stopping you from doing lots of things in your life. It could be stopping you from moving forward with love, grace and ease. So work on that forgiveness and perhaps you'll find a better job quick. Okay. So hi, Laurie. Lana says she's going to make that list. Emily says, don't know if my comments are showing up. What can I do best for the best pass in my career? Right, Barbara, we're on to Nikki Dyer now, and I can't remember what Nikki asked to do. Write it down. And then after that, we've got Karen, and then we've got a few more. Okay, Nikki Dyer. I've no idea who's on today as well, because my restream thing isn't working properly. So, Nikki Dyer, you're still on? If you're still on, put a comment in the comment box. Okay. Right. So, Karen, I don't normally answer legal questions on lives, but you want to know if you've got the right counsel, yeah? And if you have to ask that question, usually the answer's no. I want to tell you to trust your gut, Karen. I want to tell you to trust your gut, because the card I picked for you is the angels have got you back. This is the card that came out for you. Okay, we're doing questions, Laura, yeah? So the angels have got you back, Karen. So trust your gut. If it feels like you've got the right legal counsel, then you have. If it doesn't feel like you've got the right legal counsel, then you haven't, because your angels are with you and they want to communicate more with you, Karen. So just say to them, angels, please help me now. Show me what I need. Show me the signs to help me show me what I can do in order to change the situation. Sorry, folks, sometimes I get too excited and I talk too fast. Right, but remember to give thanks and gratitude to the angels for working things out for you. Okay? Right, all right. So that is Karen's. Okay. Nikki Dyer. Oh, house move, please. Okay, Nikki, we're going to go back to you now for your house move. Nikki for house move. Okay, Nikki, yours is a bit complicated. And before I get into that, don't forget, I'm reading from the Sixth Sense Connection Oracle cards. You can get them from all good bookstores and Amazon. Yay, here's a plug for me. They won an award at Cover for 2020 Best New Divination Product. If you want a reading from me or one of my fellow psychics, that I have known them both for God knows, several lifetimes, and in this lifetime at least 12 years each of them, go to sixthsenseconnection.com, okay, and book a reading from there. Just a minute. 12 years, 13 years, Trish 14 years. I've known Trish 14 years, and I think I've known Cherie 12 years, and that's why they're on my website, because I know they give great readings. Okay, right now, Nikki, I think that you want to move, and perhaps somebody else is trying to stop you from moving. Somebody else is not on board with the move as much as you are. So if you're with another half, if you're with a man, because this is the cards that just fell out for you, the angels have got you back with it. So if you want to go, you'll go. But this man doesn't want to. He wants to stay where things are. He doesn't want to move. Some people are frightened of change, you know. Some people would rather have more of the same. So this person doesn't necessarily want to move. He doesn't want, it could be a bigger payment and things like that. He doesn't want to put himself in a prison over a bigger payment. And perhaps he just likes things the way that they are. So give that one some thought, Miss Nikki, before you make the choice about moving or not. Okay, right. So, Laura. Well, I don't know if you saw that or not, but they're all falling out. Okay. All right. They're all falling out, Laura. You asked about a job opportunity. And this is what we got. And what I got was you need to tap into that power. You've not tapped into the power of universal success. You need to stay in the zone and tap into it, because you connect with the divine through your heart center. You need to connect, and you need to tell your angels that this is what you want, okay? Because when you tap in, you're in the right place at the right time. It's like being in the zone. We need you to be in the zone more often. And if you feel uneasy, don't take it. Not all different jobs is a good thing. Spirit is saying it's a mystery. So we've drawn the mystery card for you. Now the mystery card, I always say, when the answer to the question is elusive, because this is indicating that the answer to your question will be elusive at the moment, Ask again either the spring equinox or the summer solstice, because those are usually good, powerful times to get answers to questions or to put in new job applications for you. I think it could be the spring equinox, because the third card out for you is the spring. So I think that you need to just spring into action. I don't think you should be telling people that you're looking at a different job. For some reason, I think that the people where you're working right now, in the department where you're working, I think they just love you. And I don't think they want you to go. I think they know that you're really good at your job and they don't want to look for a replacement. So consider that as a reason that holds you back. Okay, Miss Laura? Now let's see if I've got somebody else here now. Who else do I feel drawn to? Right, let's see. I've not written any more names down. Laurie says, if this potential job opportunity is a good fit for me, it's a mystery, okay? But if it happens to be round about the spring equinox, it's a good thing to take on. All right. Let's see if I've got somebody else. I don't always see everybody in the comment box, so make sure that you follow the page. Click like, follow, or whatever it is, so that I show up on your when I go live and all of that. Okay, Rhonda Ray. Rhonda Ray. Let's see, I can see you saying thanks. A message for you. A message for you, Rhonda Ray. Do I have a message for Rhonda Ray today? I think you need to be more patient with yourself, Miss Rhonda. I think you need to kind of like sit within yourself and just get it all together. You feel discombobulated to me a bit, Miss Rhonda. So can you not go hug a tree for me? Because trees love negative energy. This swap, it's an energy swap. And I do this a lot. And when I go hug a tree, I ask permission. I say, do you mind if I give you a hug, please? Do you mind if we do an energy exchange? And then I find nice big trees and I hug one, okay? And they take all our negative energy, all our discombobulated energy, and they recycle it into the earth, and then they bring forward some really good, positive, inspiring energy. So when you hug a tree, that's a great way for an quick energy reset. Another way is putting your feet in the ocean. I love going to Melbourne Beach when I'm at Florida and just standing in the ocean and watching the tide come in and out. I love New Smyrna Beach for that too. On the other side, I love my Florida beaches when the tide comes in and the tide goes out, for bringing and resetting all my chakras and resetting all my energy and making me feel charged and positive. So that's what I'm feeling that you need to be doing, Miss Rhonda Ray. I think you need an energy reset. Okay. Carmen, do I see anything for Carmen? Carmen, somebody's been talking about you. Spirit says somebody's been talking about you. Well, we have this saying in England. We say, well, they're talking about you, they're leaving somebody else alone. Right? So small people talk about other people behind the back, because what they're saying about you is really what they're thinking about themselves. So pay no mind to them and take no notice, okay? It's their problem, not your problem, okay? I think I got just about everybody that I can see today for the live. All right, so I'm going to go. Oh, Emily, did I not get you a message? Do I have a message for me, Emily? A message for Emily. Let's see if I can get a message for Emily. And while I'm thinking about trying to get a message for Emily, I will be back on Friday around the same time. Not sure what we're going to talk about on Friday. It's where the spirit leads. So there might be more spirit messages on Friday. And I'm still trying to get together that new thing that we talked about for the Zoom readings, so that everybody can have a short reading. All right, so let's see if I've got a message for Emily. Emily, it's time to put things in balance in your life. And it's time to get justice as well. Now, justice doesn't necessarily mean legal things in this day and age. Justice means being dealt with fairly and honestly and dealing with others fairly and honestly. So if you feel that somebody's not been dealing with you fairly and honestly, it is time to seek justice. It is time to tell them nicely and politely where to get off and to stand up for yourself. Be heard. Do it with loving kindness. But ensure that you've got any papers that need straightening out. Ensure that you've got them straightened out and in the right order, and that nothing has been left unattended to. Okay. Don't speak out unnecessarily. I have this this thing, and it's not. I'm not come up with it. I've heard it loads of times. If you didn't see it with your own eyes, or you didn't hear it with your own ears, then it is just hearsay. So do not participate in hearsay, because it's a waste of time, isn't it? If you didn't see it with your own eyes, you didn't hear it with your own ears, then how do you know it's true? Okay, and that goes for lots of things in life. I once had a conversation with a reverend friend of mine. I am a reverend. I'm a spiritualist reverend. I had a conversation with a C of E reverend, and we were talking about God and the angels and one thing and another, and I said to him, did you think that Jesus ever got married? And he said, I don't know, I wasn't there. I said, what do you think about Mary Magdalene? I don't know, I wasn't there. Well, what do you think about Judas and what he did? I don't know, I wasn't there. So basically, all his answers were, I don't know, I wasn't there. So if you don't see it with your own eyes and you don't hear it with your own ears, even us reverends will tell you, I don't know because I wasn't there. Okay, so that's what I have for you all today, and I'll see you back here on Friday. Okay, take care, lots of love, and have lots and lots of fun this week. Okay, bye bye.